guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. It is Wednesday night, so you know what that means. Overnight Crypto Wave work. I honestly didn't really have anything planned to talk about on this particular case. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Actually, I guess the big news that they had is the dogs credit is now going through. So if you had any dogs on the animal farm, you're going to want to obviously use the link that's within this Telegram. This is actually posted by Forex himself. So this particular link, it actually brings you over to here, to the old a version of the old animal farm site, specifically for dogs credit. You can click on the dogs credit tab. Now the only thing he's submitting and the only thing that needs to migrate over is the dogs themselves. So we're talking dogs on this top one. We're talking dogs BUSD LP as well as dogs WB and B LP. So if you have any of those versions, you need to get those submitted into this contract before next week. You're only getting a week to do this, and I think he started it a couple days ago. I don't remember exactly when. I think Monday. All the other farms and stuff are just basically staying right where they're at, just waiting for them to launch again. So the two places that you need to check to make sure that you're on point, one is the farms. Farms are where your LPs are going to be taken. It'll be these front two here, dogs WB&B, dogs BUSD. All these other farms don't make a difference. The other one you want to do is pools, because you can do your single stake dogs as well. So those are the three versions. It's as simple. I've already done it actually. I should have done a video on it, but you click on this little minus button here, and that's going to remove anything that you have staked in dogs. And the same goes for the farms. The little minus button here will let you remove out the dogs LP tokens. Once you have those, it'll pop up in your wallet. It'll show a balance right here. And then you would just submit those into the contract, and that way it'll start getting transitioned over to the new, in essence, version 2. For anybody who has been paying attention, the whole reason that he needs to do this is the rehypothecation, which we've talked about in the past. Well, the rehypothecation is predicated on using what's submitted through farms, including dogs and things of that nature, into the syrup pools of PancakeSwap. So in essence, it's a mining pancake. So while your collateral is mining dogs, on the back end, that collateral is also mining cake, and that cake is going towards buybacks and fees and various things, and basically pushing into the pig pen and various aspects of it. So it's a big component of it. What ended up happening is the PancakeSwap, when they started updating things, they did update their syrup pools, and so the syrup pools that everything was being staked into are no longer valid and no longer emitting any type of rewards. So it needs to be migrated over to the new syrup pool. So that's what this process is going to do. Once that's done, he did say it's going to take a week. So he started on Monday. It sounds like you're going to have until like Sunday or Monday to get this done. So if you haven't done it yet, please be sure to do it. If you follow in the Telegram group, you'll know there's always all kinds of people that forgot to submit their pigs and all kinds of stuff. So make sure that you get your dogs submitted, because once that's done, he can transition it, redo that contract, put it back active again with the new syrup pools on PancakeSwap. And honestly, at that point, I think we're going to have a relaunch of the farms, which is all what we're all really waiting for. You know, the animal farm at its core is still a farm that needs collateral and movement and things coming in and things coming out, so that as a owner of the farm, as a pig holder and staked into the pig pen, you want movement, you want activity, you want people coming and going, you want you also want high yields. High yields are actually going to be appealing to most people. There's a lot of people on PancakeSwap right now that's earning maybe 2, 3, 4% on their stakes. Well, you know, if this is sustainable, which I think it is, especially with the variable emission rate of dogs and things, if these percentages and these values for staking your LPs and your single assets are very, very appealing, then people are going to be pulling their funds out from other farms and bringing it over here. The more total volume you have locked up in here, the better it is for the ecosystem as a whole. And there's a lot of things that happen on the background. Forex and his team are really, really smart in regards to coordinating where your liquidity is stacked. For instance, he's mentioned many a times that he's always going to be BUSD, because that is a true, well, as true as you can be pegged tokens. There's not really a lot of risk for becoming deep pegged like some other platforms have. BNB, he's a very big fan of BNB in general, simply because it is one of the bigger chains in the DeFi space, and this is a DeFi product. So with all the movement coming in and out and liquidity and things like that, it helps solidify that ground floor and helps solidify those liquidity pools, further supporting these prices on top of all the other tokenomics that he has built into it. So so you want this to get going again. You want to be a part of it. Once that's done, this is kind of, I know we've been talking about the pig pen a lot, and it is finally launched in the piggy bank, but the farm itself, once it gets going again and it's pumping on all cylinders again, I think you are going to start seeing a shift in the commentary. I think you're going to see a shift in this chat, and what it's going to go towards is, okay, what's the next step? And he's already been talking about different things. He's been talking about the lottery. He's been talking about the partnership with ApeSwap, the single asset rehypothecation that he's going to be able to do, promoting drip. There's a couple others with NFT platforms. So what I'm trying to say is it's going to start hitting full-fledged kind of marketing and pushing onto the things that we should already have developing now, had we not run into that whole piggy bank pigpen debacle with the bots and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so for not having anything planned to talk about, I guess that kind of does a lot. Obviously, pigs, if you go to the updated, pigs is going down 158. I mentioned this quite a few videos ago that it was going to start probably about that 700 mark, and it was going to start dwindling down, and that's what we're seeing. And to be honest with you, it's because most people, and you can't blame them. I'm never going to blame anybody for doing with their money what they want to do. I have my own plan in place that I'm implementing. I've talked about it in previous videos. I got my plan that's linked to the piggy bank. I got my plan that's linked to the pig pen. And then I also have my farms where I'm going to be farming dogs and building that stack. And basically, in reality, is because I think this is going to be long term. I'm in it for the long haul. Hence these long, 2-year, 3-year stakes and things like that. But other people who are going to be short term, especially in this bear market right now, where everything is just, you got to imagine all the amount of new people that came into the space, and they're chasing these dog coins and Inu and Doge and you name it, all these different meme coins that were out there. People were turning them for 100x. Well, they're due for a little bit of a correction and a little bit of a mindfuck, for lack of a better word. Because those, although they bring attention to the crypto space, it's not the crypto space. So unfortunately, a lot of people who came in and made those quick flips are going to come in and try to make these quick flips on projects such as this, because that's all they know. They haven't been in it long term like some of us others, where when you see a solid project and you see solid tokenomics and you see a vision, you're willing to hold those, and that's why a lot of these people lost quite a bit. Some made quite a bit, but some of them are very, very hesitant, and they're going to think that the crypto hype is over. I remember I used to be one of those people many years ago when I went into various ICOs and things of the past, and it was all the rage, and anybody can make money in a bull market, but holding it through the bear market and putting your hand in the pots that are going to be lasting is the tricky part. So anyway, that's I think I'll leave it at that. So if there's anything you can pull from this video, sit tight, hold on tight. Obviously, I will never blame you for coming in and out of these projects as you see fit. I think this has still got some more room to go down. I'm not really worried about it. If anything, it's just helping me bolster up my pigs even more as I claim out and compound these truffles and piglets and things. But make sure you come over to the link that is in the Telegram. Only use the link that's in the Telegram, because that is going to be the official link that's been posted in here. So come over here and do your dogs credit up here on the upper left here, and get your dogs submitted over, so when this farm does go live, you are ready to hit the ground running. So alright guys, I will cut this one short, and I hope everybody is well. If you think this is beneficial, go ahead and like and subscribe, send it over to some friends. If there's any videos you guys have questions on, or if there's anything that you would like me to do a video on, or any questions that don't make sense, let me know. That way I can, individualize. If you're the one thinking it, there's no stupid questions. If you're thinking it, then other people may be thinking it as well, so we can benefit the community as a whole. All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and thanks for tuning in.